Alright, there we go. Hey everybody. A bit of a heat wave going on where I live, but so I apologize for the sound of the air conditioner in the background. I've done what I can to mitigate the volume in my microphone. I'm trying to do a little bit more right now. Not the best timing, but you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Anyway, yeah, I apologize for the extra noise, but it is inevitable. There, maybe that'll help a little bit. I doubt it much, but you know, here we go. Alright, so we have probably right around 3.5 years left to go. Um, Thankfully, that is not in real time. It'll be longer than one of the achievements on the Stanley Parable that says, don't play for 5 years. How do you get it then? I don't think we have anything to sell. Actually, wait, hold on. We want equipment, we want jump jets. How many of those do I have? I have 2. I have 0. Definitely want those because I have a mech that actually uses those. And I doubt I'm going to use those anytime soon, but I like spending money. I can't spend real money right now, so this is what I got. Go through really quick and see if anybody has upgrades. I'm pretty sure I already did this at the end of the last run. It's kind of like turning off the lights before you leave home, and then going back in and making sure you turned off the lights. Going in again, making sure you turned off the lights. And then saying, I better make a note to myself that I remembered to turn off the lights. But did I really? Alright, well, let's see what they got here for us to do. Yeah, I do want these guys to like us. Dual. What's the tonnage limit? Yeah, we want the money. Maybe I'll do, yeah. We'll get a little bit of salvage out of it. Max weight is what? 150 tons. Oh, no, we're right there. This went pretty well last time. Pretty sure it'll go fairly well this time. The RAM speed improvements have definitely helped this game out. I could see it. I rewatched some of the video from the last one, and I could see it compared to one of the previous runs, how much smoother it was and how it stayed smoother longer. Now, not exactly like night and day difference, but you can definitely tell. Loading speeds, not so much. I thought for sure when I bought this processor it could handle DDR4 at 3600 megahertz. Apparently its ceiling is 3200 unless you were only running 2 sticks of it, and then it'll run it at 3600. So I was really freaking confused when I put all 4 sticks in, I upgraded it by 2, and all of a sudden it wouldn't boot. It would post. So I found out that XMP doesn't always step up the memory voltage properly, so I did that, and then Linux would run, Windows would not. It fucking hate Windows. Yeah, that's a good spot. Is that a fucking height? No, that's a charger and an Axeman. Well, like whatever, man. Reserve this. One of you guys have sensor thingy? No, neither of you do. Alright, well, you have have less direct fire weapons, so we're gonna let you hold. Challenger? Oh! That's something. What the fuck is a Challenger? It must be a remade yeah. It's a remade Charger. Standard heat sinks. 4 large lasers, 1 medium. Oh, and a lot of armor. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Well, trim back these two. It's a decent amount of direct fire weaponry.
No sweat.
Some of it's, at least one's guaranteed to hit. And then we're probably going to jump into the water. He can't jump. Those are terrible odds. So we're going to save it and do the ammo-based weapons first. There's the Axeman. An LD-10? 2 LRM-10s? Yep. LB5 and yeah, LRM-20. Same difference really. So that can do 6.5 damage roughly. Well, 5 damage per ton. Jesus. 5 for 5 tons. Okay, so that's 15 times 5. Hold on, public school education here. 150, 300. 450, 600, 750. It's a lot of damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Or 75. No, I don't think it's 75. Alright, well, we're going to focus in for right now. No, we're not overheating. You're on crack. Have much greater odds at reducing him to rubble first. And the other guy's not going to have the heat scale to do that very long. No heat sinks. Okay, it's got some heat sinks. That definitely should have started overheated by now. But I'm reasonably sure we can take this Axeman out of the game pretty quickly. Nice.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we'll be alright. Nice. Down he goes.
When I shoot you.
Damn. Okay. Didn't think it would be that quickly. Time to go in the water. We can go in the water. Let's I like it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You should be able to jump right in, but you can't. Nor can you run right in. We'll settle for that since you're already running hot. Nice. This is going to turn out well for us. Let's beat up on you, the torso. Oof. That's a problem. Alright. But I'm pretty sure he's going to say bye to half of them at least. Nope, everything else miraculously hit the other spot. Head hit though.
I hear you.
That's good.
Right, Commander.
did.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
I might take that. Oh wait, I didn't pick enough salvage. God damn it. I'm my own worst enemy. Yeah, the air conditioner, I'm afraid, is pretty noticeable, but hopefully it just sounds like a fan in the background, even though it's kind of loud. Alright, we're gonna see how lucky we get. Very lucky, holy shit. I could make something real useful out of that. So, in this game, eventually, I'm going to put away, when I get the second mech bay built, I'm going to put away the horseman cannon units. I think I already have a couple of them. Thunderbolt's definitely one. Heaven Jag's another one. I'm missing a fair bit. Need a Marauder. Vapor Eagle's one. Ready. Repair this guy. Yep. Didn't think that would take much. Let's see what he's got going on. That's a lot of heat sinks. Wait, how many do I have? I think that number is incorrect. Do you just have those? You must just have them. Yes. Because I don't see them listed in here for sale. Okay. I never really took note of that before. But it does make sense. That definitely got my attention though. Alright. I want a button to just delete those. But there's no way to do it. Nope. Gone. No quick way to do it anyhow. Alright, this is going to be the interesting part. Alright, we're down to just standard heat sinks, right? First things first. We need to get it back up towards charger speed. 300 should give him a 4.8 movement profile. 375 will give him a much faster one. Close to the original charger, but a little bit off. Okay. So we have some tonnage problems. Now, we can deal with this one in two ways. First off, let's put slap the double heatsink kit in there. That'll take care of the heat efficiency problem soon. Let's see here. I think, yeah, it doesn't let you slap endo steel into just anything anymore. I'm pretty sure you could at one point. But we can still slap plant engine in here. So that's what we're going to do. And now we're 9 tons underweight. Now we're going to get rid of that in favor of some support weapons. As soon as I also... yeah, I got plenty of those. Do this. I also like that they have capped front and rear armor, so you can't take all the armor off the rear and put it in the front. I fucking hate that. Jump jets. I like jump jets. let me get away with the heavy ones instead of the assault ones. Okay, so it's 4 jump jets is better than none. Now that leaves us with 5.5 tons free, so we're gonna shave a little bit off the legs. A little bit off the rear torso, there we go. Yeah, squeeze every last armor point possible out of it. So that's 6 tons. We need some more heat sinks. Goddamn it, yeah, here we go. There, that takes care of that problem. Now, streak small laser, no, but some clan ER small lasers, 100 to 200 meters versus 60 to 120. That is where I want to be. What about AMS? What does AMS fit under? I don't have... Do I have AMS ammo? I do. Well, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna get the laser AMS. I would like one. Ammo... AMS... Ton-and-a-half left. Eh. Oh wait, no, that'll work. 2 more small lasers. Here are small lasers. 1, 2. Okay. Half ton left. Bump all the armor back up. Hey! Heat efficiency is way down. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, let's see about a slightly smaller engine. We had... What did we have apart from the 375? 360? Okay. Don't know why it's doing that. Alright, that gives us a little more wiggle room. So now we just need a couple more heat sinks. But stick one there, why not? One more in each torso. And we are good. The heat efficiency is still not great. However, I think it'll do just fine. I don't need to fill every single laser hardpoint. Ooh, that's going to be expensive. That's okay though. We just need to go fight some people. I'm curious about this one. Lunar surface, jungle, desert. That pays pretty good. Ooh, and it's against Word of Blake, which is something I appreciate. So we should get some decent salvage out of it, and that'll get us up to about $1 million. See, this you can double click on and remove shit. Why can't you in other things? Alright, Grandpa, we're gonna order these guys according to skill instead of trying to do the battle mech weight ordering. Got a lot of pretty highly skilled folks. Now I'm putting our 3 lower skilled guys in there. Okay. 5 lower skilled guys in there. And the second lance, second group, not really a lance. It's actually 3 lances. I'm gonna stick with Timberwolf Prime. He's got the ballistics thing going on. So we're gonna give him the Blood Asp. Actually, what's in this guy? I'm gonna give him the Gauss. Or the King Crab. Blech. Tex. We got the Bulwark Cork. Fisher is good. You've got sensor thingies. I'll put you in the Jack. And you got the breaching shot, which is good. You've also got bulwark. You get the Atlas. You've got missiles. You get the missiles. And let's move on. What's that again? Sure movement. Extra evasion. Okay. Something we don't want to get hit. There we go. Actually put you there. I'll just give you this one there. You get the Thunderbolts. Breaching shot, you can have him. You can get the Dervish because you're going to move early. What did I put on this guy again? Yeah, that's right. I thought it changed the loadout at some point, but I guess not. Alright. I think this will work. And then as we get guys that get triple tens, we'll swap on a couple lower skilled pilots and we'll get everybody into all tens with 2 backups. It'll be fantastic. So some of you may have noticed I started up another stream called Angry Hour Wednesday nights. That's just a me thing. I've got a lot of crap going on right now, and my frustration and temper has been getting the better of me, so I figured I would share my favorite anger management program with everybody, otherwise known as Doom. And for being such a huge fan of Doom, I am somewhat embarrassed to admit, out of the original, I've played through the shareware episode and Doom 2. That's it. Mods are neither here nor there. I've got some enhanced experience like Smooth Doom and the Andrew Holschultz, I think that's how you pronounce his name, his soundtrack mod, which is fantastic. Guy has done a good job at succeeding Mick Gordon. And I was using something called Doomsday for the Doom engine, but unfortunately it has not been updated in quite a while. So this next episode I'm switching to GC Doom, just because everything works in it better. The mods are very hit and miss as to whether or not they work or work properly in Doomsday, as I discovered during my first run, Knee Deep in the Dead. Knee Deep in the Dead? Yeah. The next one I think is The Shores of Hell. And it starts off with one of my favorite Doom tracks. Which, alright, so now I'm outing myself as a major Doom nerd. I understand that MIDI, outside of some nostalgia points, is really not a very fulfilling form of music. That's why since we have oodles of data storage and data transferability, that's why they've just opted for a plain recording. Some of them don't even compress them. Usually, I think this one was actually in FLAC, which is basically lossless. Usually they're in OGG Vorbis, which is an open source compression format that is 10 to 15% more efficient than an MP3, and because it's open source, you don't have to pay for a license to use it, unlike MP3. Forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, his music's pretty good. The original MIDI, there's something charming about it, but having people do remakes, their own reimagining of classic Doom tracks, it tickles me in a good way. I like listening to them. I think they're cool. I think it really lets somebody showcase their skills, especially if you're doing metal. Alright. Once you destroy the base. Yeah, you don't have nothing to say. Yeah. Alright, so we're destroying their base and defending our base. least it's a relatively small defensible zone. I think I need to get up on the hills. Oh, perfect. I'm glad one of them did that, because now I don't have to worry about it. I got so many freaking LRMs, that'll be an easy way to wipe him off the map before he even sees us. 9 rounds reinforcement rate. Wave 1. I think we can do this. I don't think he can do this. It doesn't look like he even moved. Great. Years of government training. You may hear some crinkling in the background too, so I have a pretty sizable west-facing window. It needs to be replaced. It lets a lot of heat or cold into the room because it's 2 double pane windows, windows that are turned horizontal. So it's like, I think it's called an awning style opening, you know, where the bottom kind of swings out. And I like it because I can have it open in the rain, cool it off inside. But window panes are touching together, which means it's direct. It doesn't have any more insulating properties. I can potentially take it to somebody and get them to refill that chamber with argon or CO2 or something relatively inert, but that kind of costs money, and that's just a temporary solution. I don't know if I have to pull it out of the house for that, but I'm pretty sure I do. All of these are things which I don't want to deal with. So, for now, until this short heat wave we've got, hopefully, passes, I put tin foil up over the window. And it's tall enough that I had to overlap for each window pane a top and bottom layer. And I just taped them together, and I used painter's tape to hold it in the window frame. But that window is letting so much heat out, it is causing the tinfoil to expand until the middle bows outward, and it lets the hot air escape, and then new air goes in there, contracts the tinfoil, and makes it sit flush against the window. So it looks like it is breathing, albeit extremely slowly. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, we'll skip that for right now. Nice. Surprised if he's not dead. Guess he didn't hit that many in one. Oh, damn. Okay. Easy one first. Yes. Please. Ah, didn't kill him. Alright. Let's see about taking this guy out. That's all I can hit him, but it's enough to do it. If he hits him. That's the tricky part, isn't it?
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, you can't hit them. Hit him. Oh yeah, you can hit him from there. If you can take him out, that's enough to do it. 1, 2. He just needs. Oh, he needs all 5 missiles to hit him in front. Almost did.
Thank you.
Alright. Maybe you can do it. Yes, just barely. Holy crap.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Where are you? You're all the way back there. Holy hell. he even turned to look at me like, you're gonna do what?
Got it.
Nice.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. And cluster rounds will hit him. His LRM should hit him. Nice. And the PPC did it before all of them. That's 2 down.
I hope we can salvage that.
And they haven't even shot me yet. Not likely to hit him, but that's okay. Oh, he did anyway. Nice.
Waiting for orders. Calling in.
Not good odds. Terrible odds. We'll go with the not good odds.
On.
Nice.
Hey, damn it.
Didn't do that much to him, but that's okay. Huh. Weapon mount, weird. You suck at this game.
Receiving you.
Alright, yep. I'll get you up there and maybe you can hit something.
Moving fast.
Point 3. Yeah, we'll go for it. Even though I'll probably shoot guy in the back.
Target confirmed.
Oh, I actually did not. Nice. Another vehicle, some light mech coming up. I got rid of the big bads. The SRM carrier and the artillery tank. Really, really did not want to deal with either of those. So now we just get rid of the little SRM guy and the Chevalier. And we're good to go. I don't expect he's going to be too much trouble to hit. Or him. And my allies are actually being useful. Somehow. Even if only just. Because he hit, out of all that, 1 missile. Thanks, bro. Who we got left? Thunderbolts. Oh, are we starting over? Well, perfect crowd for it. What's it gonna do for my heat? Alright, we're gonna go for it. Better to hit chance, better damage. And you missed with everything. Thank you. One of those should have hit. Just one of them. How was that thing? Heavy machine gun APC. Light LRM carrier. Yeah, that's not god awful. Pretty much everybody's got some form of anti-missile system. Yeah, I like this angle better. A little more better laid out horizontally on a widescreen monitor. Lets me kind of see where everybody's at. So who do we have helping us? Obviously a Blackjack, Omni, Shadowhawk, 3H2. Interesting. Another, ooh, nice. Okay. Thorn, not much. Ones, similarly not much. Should be. Oh, there's one more in here.
Ready for orders.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Improved jump jets for the win.
Copy that.
Good luck fucking hitting him.
Fire. I'm generating a lot of heat.
Yeah, another bonus to improve jump jets, less heat. He should be able to jump as far as he can run. I just have to keep beating the pants off of these people. Focus on the target, come on. I'm clicking on him, stop that. Does it have an XL or a fusion engine? Not gonna show me, is it? See, some of these, I don't know, because I don't really run tanks. I don't know if they account for this or not, but anything with an internal combustion engine would have a real hard time in a vacuum. Alright, not too worried about you getting in there. You've got pretty good armor.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, not great odds of hitting, but that's alright. Something hit. Presumably pierced the armor somewhere, but just close. Oh, that's right, the armor piercing large pulse laser, which is irreplaceable, but I'm using it anyway. That belongs in a museum. Wait, what? What did he do 33 damage to? Can't have been that guy. But it wasn't one of my guys. And it wasn't one of the Comstar guys. And the damage counter was right next to his name. This is very strange. Alright. That's 33 damage. 34. Huh. Weird.
Good to go.
Alright, you don't have to move up far. Yes. Let's take him out first. Almost.
Taking heavy damage.
I thought somebody else with just a couple missiles should be able to take him out. Yep. If they hit the right spot. That's the trick. Nice. Shave a little bit off armor off of him. Yes. Alright, so we'll walk you up. This is going to be your cooldown round. Yep, I know. And he's dead. Nice.
Last one.
Now wait a minute, how did it go from 33 to 50%? Do they have 6? Yeah, no. Yeah, we killed 3. So, they must. Who knows how it's organized? That throws me off a lot.
Sorry, no shooting, just running.
Nice. That has decent chance of hitting. But you didn't anyway. Guess something's better than
What can
nothing.
I do for you?
your cooldown round. I'm pretty sure I can wipe these guys out in 8 rounds. And I can just move my fast guys up to destroy their base. Just have a couple turrets. Bonus points if you kill all the turrets.
Orders.
Yep.
Location confirmed.
Let's see, you two shot him. Nice. I like this guy. He's doing pretty good. Yeah, that increased by 17%, so it must be 6. Five was 20%, so 6, 9, 12. Yeah, it'd be 18 if times 6. Or 3 times 6 would be 18. Yep, so there's 6. Just the last one is going to be worth 18 percentage points instead of 17. Actually, okay, you know what? I give up on math for tonight. There's a reason why I didn't take geometry or trigonometry in school. Hell, I barely got to algebra 1. I am good at math in that the math I know I can do in my head. And some of it involves exponents, some of it involves whatever it's called when you use a letter for a number. Anyway, I don't know how smart that makes me math-wise, but apparently it's really impressive that I can do people's return change in my head. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Lie down.
Alright, text with the Kingfisher. This is going to be great. This is also going to be hot. Really want the light iron carrier gone, but we have a chance to do something awesome and take them out in one go. Not quite. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Sorry, no ammo to explode. It's fine. Let's just have you take him out the rest of the way. Aw, so close. Nice. Ooh, very nice.
One less target.
Bummer, dude. You need to stay close so that I can eventually get you to use those streaks. Dude, nice. He did hit him both times.
Orders?
Dream team stacking up pretty good. Alright, well, let's do multi-target here. Only got a hit with like 2 missiles. Maybe you'll be good enough to nail that Gauss shot.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Nice. Okay. Must have hit 2 missiles to different
Report
spots.
negative damage.
Didn't make the Gauss shot, but that's not surprising.
Fired up. There's work to do.
You see? Huh. Okay. Weird. Back on the right side, pretty much undamaged. Oh, you were totally gonna kill steal, aren't you?
Target destroyed.
Dick. I'm giving you a poor performance review. What the hell is that thing? Gurkha. Oh, cool. I love these little guys. ER PPC, a bunch of ER small lasers, a sword, almost the full amount of armor that a 35 tonner can have. I don't think they have jump jets, but I love them. They're really cool. And in the artwork, they just basically look like a dude holding a broadsword, which to me just increases the coolness factor. 20 tonner, who knows? Is that a Locust with LRMs? I bet that's a Locust with LRMs. Okay, your LRM guy sensor locked him instead. That's a plan. That sure is something. Yep.
Reporting minimal damage.
All 5 AMS missed. Nice. Solid hit. That looked armor penetrating. Why was that armor penetrating? Those had to have been LRMs. I didn't think they made AP LRMs. I thought those were only SRMs. Yes, hello, cat. Ammo, LRM. Doesn't say AP. An internal combustion engine in a vacuum. Color me skeptical. Yay, finally. So one of these guys, what does he have? Where's his LRM ammo? He's got swarm LRMs. Oh, that's what fired that hit everybody. But no armor penetrating LRM ammo. Let's move you up a little bit. You're fast enough. Ward, no. Cool it. It's too hot for that shit. I don't need a warmed pillow on my lap right now. It's 95 fucking degrees out. You're just gonna have to live, bud. You don't want to go outside either. We tried that. He has some patience, just not a lot. Like most cats. Nice. 17. Must be 6 of them too. Oh, we'll find out pretty quick what they are. LRM APC. Ammo back. Turret. Come on, thought it was here. No, just standard LRM ammo. We're not doing that. We'll cut it a little close.
Locked on target.
Nice. don't shut down.
Starting to cook.
Reason why you've got all energy weapons, so you can do that and not explode. No. Because as we all know, if you don't use your ammo, it does just explode. Eventually. For some reason or another, it'll go boom. Yikes. Okay. Well, I'm glad he's triggering all of those early. What did I just tell you?
Okay.
You listened terribly. We've been over this. Yep, there's the LRM Locust. Yeah, it'll be alright. Did a little internal damage, no lucky hits though.
What the heat?
Nice. Now the 3M is LRMs. No, is it the 3M or the 3S? Must be the 3S. No, that's the crazy fast one that usually has ER smalls on it. Alright, yeah, move you up just a little bit. And let's do this. I don't know what point in the turn we're at. Well, that's tempting, but he's beat up, and I really want him gone. Although I want him not to be closer, so let's shoot at him. Nice. Very nice. I mean, don't you get huffy at me. You jumped up here when I told you no, and then you stuck your head under my desk. How comfortable did you really expect that to be? Nice. Stop it, or I'll kick you off my lap. Oh, perfect. Right next to the Kingfisher. Boom. Hopefully I'll be able to power up soon. Yep, that'll do fine. And we'll go for precise strike just because. Nice. Yep. Right at the red line. Very nice. Yep. Another 6. You and the Merlin. We need to get you up to the front. That's not bad, actually. Nice.
I hear ya.
No, you're not allowed to do that either, and you know it.
Going turbo.
Alright, so we're going to shoot some LRMs at him. We're going to shoot some other things at him. It's going to run us a little hot, but that's okay.
No sweat.
Nice. Very nice. Ammo, acid ammo. Interesting. Acid ammo does extra damage to ferrofibrous armor. It's basically the inner sphere's response to clans running ferrofibrous on nearly everything. Let's do slug. I want the pinpoint damage. Okay, didn't need it. Very nice. Headshot. Three parts? Damn it. I would love to have that thing. It's just too cool. Cat, stop it. Restart, and that's going to be your turn. Oh. You need to stop that. You know it. not that odd to hit him. We'll do multi-target and do some scattered damage to the locust.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Can I help you? Listen, cat,
No luck.
I love you and you know it, but you don't just get it to come up here and demand that I pet you by trying to pet me. That's what he does. He'll run his paw down some part of my body to try to signal that he wants pets. Actually, no. I think you're just gonna stay right there.
Commander?
You got some LRMs you can shoot off. Locust. Slip here. Oof. Use that. We'll go after this slip here. Wherever it's already damaged. Which is nowhere. Nice.
We can do this. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not comfortable for you. And I'm also sure that you're drooling on me, so now your privileges have been revoked. That is the cat that's starving to death all the time. And while he is trim, he is at actually just a hair over the vet recommended weight. Really? You actually kicked one of me? And didn't fire your small lasers? Why?
Hey, you can cut us off now.
Which one did you kick? What did I do? 5 damage? 20 damage. And Mr. Thunderbolt. Yeah, why not? Skip the Gauss. Fire the medium pulse. Since I can ignore evasion somewhat. Nice. And do extra damage. Speaking of, hopefully Comstar doesn't have the same quirk that I have, that they can shoot. Yep, he just shot me in the back. A bunch. I was just thinking, man, I sure hope they don't take shots that might hit me in the back. Oh, they absolutely will. That's fucking awesome. Alright, you are not jumping this round, so you should have access to fire more of your weapons without too much trouble. Yes, we're going to ditch that one, though, just to be safe. Nice. Very nice. So you and a couple of our other faster ones are going to move up here and shoot the shit out of stuff, while I'm going to move our bigger guys on this small slope. Well, at least he didn't hit me with the Gauss.
Hey.
I guess we'll ditch those.
Going hand to hand.
Nice.
Let's do it. That looks like a prison.
Come on. Thank you.
Howdy.
Nice work.
I'm melting in here.
They got one more unit to blow up. I believe it's this here tank. That ought to do it. Thank you very much.
Ready for order.
Dervish 2C. Yeah, here's a good spot for you.
Affirmative.
I imagine when we do have other guys come in, they're probably going to come in from the hills over here. Just because it's further away than the hills at the top. So he should be pretty safe there. Nice.
Scratch another target.
Woohoo!
Target's eliminated.
Now I just gotta start taking out their turrets. Yep, they're gonna have some defenders covering their own base, which is good. Heaven Jag is a faster one. We'll move you up. Thought they had turrets. Guess not. Maybe it was just turrets. Nice. A little stuttery, mostly because there's so many units on the map. You are a slower one, so we're going to put you over here with the dervish. Because you are also mobile.
Locking on.
Fantastic.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alrighty, well, you're a faster one. We're going to save the other M's for right now.
Northwest.
Nice. Let's see who's messaging me. And we're going to mute Discord for a minute. There we go. Sumner, we're going to switch you just to energy weapons, otherwise known as only your PPC, because you don't have a lot of ammo otherwise, and it'll slowly drop your heat while still contributing. You've got the Kingfisher, you can go over here. Come on. Guess we gotta get up a little ways so you can see him. You can only see one. It's alright, you'll start whittling him down too. Grandpa's in the Blood Asp. You're mostly ammo based. We'll let you spare one salvo of LRMs. That should be close to enough. Come on. Aww. And we're gonna put you up on this ridge. You can't run because you took a hit from something with impact. Yeah, you're definitely not going far. You are also going up on that ridge. And whichever one stands less odds of hitting my own guy. Didn't hit the building either, even though it looks like it hit the building. Yeah, right?
Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
And they don't see any viable combat targets, so they are not engaging. Which, I mean, fair. Okay. I need this guy to die first. A little overkill, that's okay. We'll get close enough where you can use some energy weapons, because you're also relatively speedy.
Just a moment.
You don't have to move at all. You get to drop some heat.
I copy.
Nice. A little sluggish.
What now? Totaling up for what it's worth.
Ow. I guess we'll skip the SRMs for now and let you cool off.
Here we go. Yeah, yeah.
How much ammo do you have? Yeah, we'll let you take one salvo too. reinforcements to deal with pretty soon. Yep, most of those should hit. Nice. Pretty much all of them hit, I think. Now I need to stick to energy weapons. Reserve my ammo. Damn. That's terrible.
Yes,
You don't need to move. You've got shit tons of LRM ammo,
locking on
so
target.
we'll let you shoot both. Nice. Very nice.
Target still in sight.
What can I do for you?
You don't need to move. And you're still shedding heat, which is good.
Tell me what to shoot.
Sure, we'll take it.
Target confirmed.
And you missed.
Adjusting target.
Just that first next time. Can we get him anywhere he's got visibility without moving him too far? Looks like there's it. Which is fine. We got 5 more rounds before the other guys show up. There's plenty of time to blow these up. Only got 2 left, and I'm not even done. Ah, shit. Let's switch to your Gauss. I doubt we're gonna have 21 more turns.
Target
Oops,
acquired.
didn't mean to fire everything. Oh well, it's gone. Don't have to worry about it now.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Can you hit anything? No. Can you run? No. You have not used any ammo. You are going to contribute something. And we're going to do this for extra damage. And maybe you'll even do more than half. Yes. As a matter of fact, much more than
Yeah,
half.
Commander.
Let's move you up here. You can also use your ammo. Because, you know,
Roger.
haven't really shot anything yet. And I think she hit it. It's a little jumpy because there's so many units on the field, so it's really hard to tell. We want you. You can use your lasers and wipe it out at this point, I think. No. Alright, we're going to use this for the extra damage. And it's gone. Ow.
Mission successful.
Should have stretched that out for the reinforcements so I could have got more salvage, I guess. Because that's kind of terrible. And despite being so hot, today was actually a pretty good day. Significant other came over, we went swimming in the still quite cold lake, which for me felt amazing. I've learned that I am much more cold tolerant than the average person. How many of these do I have? 7, I'm sure I have plenty of these. I do. I got plenty of those. What are those? SRM6s. Ooh, C3I. I'm pretty sure I got 2 of those, yep. empty. Dead fire missiles, that means no minimum range. Fast scan missiles, which scatter mines. Swarm missiles, which if they miss one thing, they will hit something else, regardless of whether or not it's in your sign. Tandem charge warhead, yep. This is the one that hit, it was an SRM, that breached the armor. Out of 180 engines, what about 200? Yeah, got 2 of those. Don't have any of those because I really don't need them. I don't have any intersphere air large lasers, we'll take some of those. Alright, got some useful stuff. And some not so useful stuff. How many SRM 6s do I have? 9. How many of those do I have? 4. Not a lot, so we'll keep those. They are actually quite useful. Got 2 of those. Don't have any of those. Probably not going to use Arrow 4 on anything, but you know what, we'll take it. Maybe just for shits and giggles, I'll turn the Atlas into an artillery mech. That was way easier. I was expecting the reinforcements to basically just immediately drop as soon as I completed the base destruction objective. Just fucking steamrolled them. Which is awesome. Unfortunately, my screen capture software does not have noise reduction. I don't think OBS does either. I'm not sure if it accepts plugins because I've never looked into that. So I guess I should look into that. Sumner Prime, yep, he got a little internal damage, but no actual armor breaches per se. Nothing else I can build. Awesome. Those will all be done tomorrow. Yeah. Barracks, we'll check again. He's close.
Commander? Proceeding.
Oh, he's all 10s. We can take him out next go round and drop somebody else in.
Ready for order.
Right here. Need something, Chief?
Mech warrior training.
Nice.
Orders. Just come on.
Very nice.
Training.
Texas, I think Texas Link. Yep, just got it. Alright, Texas all 10s. He can retire now.
Waiting for orders.
And you are getting there very quickly. Awesome. Alright, so what do we got going on right now? 6 days for that, 1 day for the other dudes. We'll just knock that out of the way really quick. We'll do one more mission. God, that would be amazing. But not quite yet. Let's find another Rasalhague world here. See if we can curry some more favor. That's Ghost Bear. That's Rasalhague. Tropical, Terran, Tropical. Oh, ice planets? Come on. Same sauce. Free hit training facility. Nice. Difficulty. That one's too high. We made that mistake already. Alright, this one it is. Let's see if they've got a nice for me to, enough for me to get some favor with them. Secondary power outlook. Oh, we'll go for it. Yeah, it's worth a shot. the next engineering project.
Hey boss, you just completed those upgrades.
Second set of mech bays. No, that's not happening. I guess we'll do the improved library. Yeah, we can do that.
Takes a bit, but we'll get it done.
As long as I don't need... Nope, I don't need to pay off anything before I get there. I have 2 days to pay everybody once I get there. That'll be plenty.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
I'm going to turn up the audio just a little bit. Which force elementals would you like to know more? Bummer. Yeah, so in canon, even though Adam Steiner was a real person, and even though, yeah, I fucking know, even though he did go to Somerset, the cartoon, which is so horrible is charming, was basically retconned to be in-universe propaganda for kids, which is the best and smartest way to retcon anything.
We're almost completely out of
Because a
ammo.
lot of work went into it, and it would be, I think, unfair for the amount of work and what can only be described as love went into it, even though it wasn't great, to just completely discount it. We're going to sell a couple things here just to get some money back. I don't need so many Intersphere components since I have their clan counterparts. And that will make, yeah, that'll make me back some money. I think I got enough clan LRM10s. Yeah, we're just going to go whole hog on having only clan tech. The range is unfortunately shorter, except for the regular medium lasers. We're going to keep those. But they have more damage and usually better quirks, for lack of a better word. Better bonuses, that's the word I'm looking for. And they're lighter. We're doing it. Yeah, I think we can get by on just 2 of those for now. VMRM? Variable MRMs. Damage mode costs more heat, less accurate, accuracy, reduces damage, increases heat. Heat mode decreases accuracy and damage. Interesting. Alright, I mean, I'll try it out at least once. I think we're getting into shit that I don't need to get rid of. We can sell one of those. Sell one of those. If I'm losing more than 2 of any given engine type at one time, I've got problems. Not easily fixable ones. And we can sell that. Sell that. Need to keep both double heat sinks because I don't have too many clan double heat sink kits. Got improved jump jet still. Yeah, we can sell 5 of those, I think. Nice. Ammo. Not too worried about it, so we'll just glance. If I see anything that's got a shit ton, we'll take the time to sell it. Otherwise, just selling 1 or 2 tons is not really. You get less money than the time you spent on it. Alright, cool. Got no worries as far as money goes now. We're gonna get a couple easy contracts. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one first. Let's jump straight to the hardest one. Are they all in the jungle? Or desert? Or the city? Yeah. Target mercenaries. Alright. Do some salvage, some cash. Instead of going whole hog on the salvage like I had been. Caboose is the only all-10 one that could stay out there. Ballistics for the king crab. Yep. And... Yep. Okay. Pretty soon, everybody will be all 10s. Even my backups. Which I think Grandpa there is going to stay a backup because he takes 1 hit from anything with inertia or kinetic energy, I should say. He can't run anymore. Which is annoying. Oh boy. I'm starting to get a little late. Okay. Starting to get a little tired, which is why I'm being a little quieter. But, I do this thing when it gets really hot out like this, where when I take a shower, I start out at warm to hot water. This is just in the summertime in the hot days. I start out in the warm to hot water, and then I slowly decrease it until I'm down to cold. I have a well, so not exactly tap cold, but definitely chilly enough. Oh, fuck yourself. Alright, so it's not going to be nearly as bad as lunar because A, we've got atmosphere for cooling, and B, we've got rain. 65 tons. What are these guys? These guys are bad guys already? The fuck? And they've got a scorpion. Interesting. Battle fatigue, structure damage, no ammo, skill penalties, nice. 50% less stability damage, okay.
If I was planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, man. Clearly. Why is he facing the wrong way? Seriously? What genius decided to deploy him backwards, next to enemies that were already out? Visible, even. Alright, well, there, Dervish I can hit pretty easily. There's Scorpion, a little harder. That's alright. This is a classic Dervish, which means thin armor, Easy to explode ammo. Seriously? Come on. I got medium mechs too. When do I get to go? You're moving medium mechs that are heavier than my medium mechs. You're making yourself very easy to hit in the process though, which is the thing I appreciate.
I need flex.
Apparently we take no stability damage right now, which is also a thing I appreciate. But holy
I
shit.
hear ya.
What do the spores do? I think they increase the damage taken or something. So we're gonna do this.
Taking the high road.
We're gonna light him the fuck up. Or somebody else if I can hit them easier. I think that blackjack's gonna be the easiest one. Not gonna overheat, fuck yourself. That's what the water's for. A little bit of heat. Not too bad. Next round he'll do much better. Jesus.
Losing armor.
Oh shit.
Good to go, boss.
Alright, we're gonna hope
Firing jump jet.
that they happen to miss him. Because I think this is gonna be glorious. Okay, maybe not. Definitely got their attention though. Ah, so close. Wow. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright, Mr. Evan Jag, you're also going to go up here. Yeah, we're going to try the double tap and hope for the best. Nice. Beautiful.
Sucks to be that guy.
Might be able to take him down in the first round. Didn't hit the torso, just took his arm off, huh? Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Jenner, huh? Wow. Not expecting them to actually be able to connect with him.
Internal structure damage.
That's okay. What have you got on me again? Close enough for everything. Do it. You suck. The gun with the greatest chance to hit is the one that you missed with. Why? Alright, Thunderbolt Special Edition. Upgraded generator, I believe. Yep.
Receiving.
Kind of scary as a matter of fact. Alright, you're going to be our long range coverage. For better or for worse. How much extra heat? 12. Plus 1 defense. Nice. That's a pretty good bonus. We should do pretty well here.
Think I hit something good.
Yes, but you again missed with the main gun. Why? Alright. Yeah, I think you're going to be just fine. Give him 2 targets to shoot at. Goodbye.
Firing everything. That looks like a critical.
Yeah, almost. Drivers 2C, you also have some minor heat problems. We're going to skip the LRMs because we don't need them, and I need to save the ammo. See what else you got going on here. Nice. Nice. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Wolfbane's in the Sumner. Yeah, let's put you there.
Here we go.
Slug rounds, sure.
Confirmed.
Nice.
Good to go.
Guys are hitting all the right notes today.
On my way.
Definitely need the heat management for him.
Roger.
Very good.
Critical hit,
I
Commander.
like it.
Good to go.
I don't think you need the water quite as badly.
Understood. Moving fast.
Yep.
Lock it up.
He should be dead now.
Capsule
2
eliminated.
down in the opening salvo.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we'll see.
Docking off.
Nice. That's pretty solid.
Ready for orders.
Griffin is tough enough, it's not going to come anywhere near crippling it, but he'll
Going
feel it.
full throttle.
There we go. Yeah, damn. Pretty close to corn. Yeah,
They've blown past my armor.
gnarly. Heavy medium lasers. Well, that makes sense. Alright. Put you right about there. We're going to go for this, despite the heat increase, which is going to be fine. And headshot. 3 parts? Yep. Damn. Not quite wiping them all out in the first round, but we're racking them up. This must be the leader. Seriously, you're gonna try to kick me? Nope, you're just gonna try to shoot the Dervish 2's arms off.
Ready for orders.
So, what we're gonna do is... cover your butt. Jump you up there. And we'll see if you can do this in one shot. Our odds are not bad. But we didn't. That's okay. I think I blew through his arm. Yep. Hephaestus. Why is everyone picking on the Dervish?
Weapon system down. Oh, no.
And how are they hitting it so well? Okay, can't kick from there, can kick from there, kick from there. We're gonna do it.
Advantage, I guess.
Nice.
I'd rather you wasn't, but...
Very nice.
Critical hit, Commander. Ready to fall.
Feeling a bit woozy after that one.
Uh-huh. We're gonna back you way off. Okay, so I want to be facing this way.
Coordinates.
Yikes. No ammo.
Engage.
Well, he ain't moving far after this. Curb stomp him into the ground, and then we'll handle these other 5. Maybe only 4. Wow.
Commander?
What in the hell is going on here? Alright.
Firing everything I've got. Critical hit, Commander.
Scratch another target.
Fuck you guys.
Run here.
You've got it coming now.
Good to go. Double time. Let's go.
Orders. Copy that.
Yep. They just killed one of my pilots.
Give him everything I've got.
We're gonna dismember him first,
Yes, Commander.
and then we're gonna kill him. Take an arm off, take a leg off.
Got it.
There's one arm.
Reporting. Critical hit.
What's up, boss? Full speed. No turning.
There's the other arm.
Hot damn! Let's do this. Target neutralized.
Alright. That is saddening. She was good.
Good to go.
Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt.
Engaging.
Nice.
Yeah, Commander.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about stability damage to the Atlas.
Got it.
We can do this. Let's go.
Yep. Just bummed. Turning out to be a good pilot. Now she did. I think it was she. Goodbye. Yep, they just have 3 left. Wait a minute. I see 3 for initiative. Oh, because I can only see 3. So they have 4 left. They got 3 in this lance, and then they have the leader dude who's going to evaporate. That's an enforcer. Looked like an enforcer. Fire starter.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, we'll run you there because that's less heat than walking or jumping. And I think we can kiss this guy goodbye. Not quite. It's not enough all hitting the same place. That's not going to go your way.
Got nothing.
Oh, so close though. His Gauss rifle's already taken out, so that wouldn't net me that much. He dead now. Pretty sure.
I'm over. Huzzah!
Nope, just most of his guns are gone.
Critical hit, Commander.
Actually, that should be all of his guns, shouldn't it? Oh, he's still got 2 more pulse lasers in one of the torsos.
Good to go.
Welcome back. Beginning to think you forgot about me. Okay, we can't do all the year meetings. Or the years. Well, we'll do that.
Right, Commander.
Slowly drop some heat while I use up my ammo.
Critical hit, Commander.
One unit.
Yeah, we'll jump you right there. Why not?
Flying, buddies, I'm flying.
I think I can skip the AC-20. Don't have the heat range for that anyhow. Nice.
Waiting for orders.
I think you might be able to give me the finishing shot.
Locking on.
Okay. Thunderbolts are very tough, folks. Alright, well, that Firestarter is going to be regretting some life choices if some of this hits. Very nice. I like it when that happens.
Critical hit, Commander.
Commander.
Kingfisher cannot jump, but he doesn't even need to move. Fuck it. Yep. Goodbye.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Figured. He'd either fall down and blow up or the guy would eject. You don't need to move either. Use the next one. This is perfectly fine to hit precise strike for. Now he's going to fall down and go boom. If he doesn't eject. She's going to eject next round. Yep. Now he's knocked out, now he's going to bleed out. No, let's do it from over here. Yeah, not great odds, but not bad. Nailed him with one, I'm okay with that.
Commander? On my way.
Lucky headshot?
Locking on target.
Yep. Good. They did it to me.
Enemy down.
Dicks.
Waiting for orders.
Nope.
Good to go, boss.
Actually, no, we want this guy to do it.
Move into position.
This is going to be tricky for you, isn't it? I have to go all the way over here.
Moving to position.
Got it.
That's why we have jump jets on everything.
Flying, buddies, I'm flying.
Most things.
Heading out.
Heads out.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know where this last dude is. Over there somewhere.
Commander. Here we go.
Can't directly cross that terrain, oh. Okay, can't directly cross what's in front of us either. Nice.
On my way.
Acknowledged.
Hey, diddle diddle.
What asp? I thought for sure you had jump jets, but you don't.
On the
I think
move.
I say that every time. It'll be a surprise. Alright, let's get somewhere within line of sight of this dude.
Lifting off.
Kill squad's on the move.
Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
Somebody caught sight of him.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
There he is. Nice. Alright.
Standing by. Roger that.
I'm gonna have to catch him,
Waiting for orders.
which is going to be interesting. 'Cause these are the fastest guys I've got.
Sprinting.
Gun here.
Heavy Jag. Nice.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
What the hell is that thing? Hostile. Alright, lucky headshot. We got ammo to burn.
Primary target damage, Commander.
I don't think so. Oh, we hit with something.
Commander. Going full speed.
Must have been just a laser.
Locking on target.
Come on, give me some ammo.
Standing by. Going full throttle.
Yeah. We're gonna do this just for the damage
Best of luck.
boost.
Best of luck.
That thing's gonna be hard to kill just because it has old technology in it.
Standing by.
Kingfisher. We're not gonna make it anywhere near them in time, but that's okay.
Orders? Understood.
We're gonna
Full
try. I
effect.
don't think you can cross that way.
Receiving you.
So we're just gonna go back over here. Sorry guys. I don't think you got to shoot it a
Ready
whole
for
lot.
orders.
That's just how it is sometimes.
On the move. Full speed.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Yeah, nothing in the torsos that are mission critical. That's awesome.
Move it, Commander.
Yeah, it's pretty good odds he's going to lose something in that. Nice.
Good to go.
Yeah, we'll sprint.
Understood.
Less heat and also better chances of hitting. Goodbye.
Engaging target.
Yeah, not quite.
That hit.
That's got to be close. Oh, close enough. Well, it was lethal damage. Maybe the pilot was advanced enough that she didn't actually die. That would mean that's the second one that went bye-bye. The first one was Duncan Fisher. Kind of want to keep going, but I've been at this for 2 hours, so we're going to call it there. I've been trying to keep these shorter anyway, but some of the missions are just really long. Wait a minute, they don't like us that much more. Huh. Come on. Yep, Ranger's dead. He, not she. Bummer. Sorry, Ranger. I don't think I have too many of these. No, I have 8. Okay, it's the heavy larges I don't have a lot of. What about these? I've got 2. I have 12, which is not much. Thunderbolt Special Edition. What about those? Yep, got two. Okay. I think I have, no, 220s, huh? One 260. Well, I'm going to claim whatever I can in one whole mech. Extra life, 14 double heat sinks, LRM 20, large pulse. Yeah, that seems like the thing to do. Alright, sell that. 300, sell that. Sell that. Keep that. Sell that. Keep that. Sell those. Well, so I guess we're gonna make sure everybody's trained up, make sure everything's fixed up, so that dervish is gonna cost a shit ton. Get a new pilot. Which the dervish is the perfect place for new pilots to go, because it's usually out of the line of fire. But for that mission, man, they just honed right in on that, dude. Bye, Ranger. Vapor Eagle's easy. Dervish not so easy. Repair all. We are missing a clan, LRM 20. And Artemis 4, what is that under? There we go. And 2 tons of ammo, am I right? LRM, R04. 1, 2. Let's see here. ER medium. Streak 4. Where's the Streak 4 ammo at? We're putting it in the foot. I don't care. Ammo streak. Alright. We got 2 tons open, and I'm guessing that is heat sinks. Oops. Always get that one wrong. Heat sink 1, heat sink 2. Yep. And with the ECM 2, they still took them right out. Man. Let's see here. You're leveling up pretty quick.
Commander?
Yep, now we got a bunch of all 10s.
Commander?
Good to go, boss. Training confirmed.
Reporting. Ready for orders. Yes, Commander. Receiving you.
Nice.
Training complete.
Standing by.
Oh yeah, you can't be trained anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Hiring hall. Who we got available here? Oof. Alright. That'll just have to do. Mech Bay, that's all done. Argo does not have any construction going on right now. Actually, let's pay the bills first. And then we'll start with the Mech Bay engineering project. that I can start salvaging mechs in there, since I'm out of room in the main mech bay, which is 2.25 mil if I remember rightly. Oops, wrong one. So we're going to cruise through really quick and do some boring logistical crap and sell some things. Yep, can sell that. Can sell those. One ER flavor, huh? What else we got? I know I sold most stuff off last time. I think we can sell 9 of those. I want to get up to 3 mil. That is the goal. Those aren't worth enough to bother with, really. Ultra 2 is also not really worth enough to bother with, but I might do it just for the money. No engines that I have more than 2 of? Nope. If I sell 6 of these. Okay. Sell another 10 of these. Beautiful. Alright. So now we can... Oh, that is after the thing. Cool. Okay. Then we can go ahead and kick that off. I, for whatever reason, had gotten it in my head that I hadn't paid that yet. So now that dude should already have a little bit to level up because of the money I put into the training computer thingamajigs. Nope, he doesn't. But that's okay. We're going to call it here. So everybody that tuned in to watch, thank you very much. Farewell and be well.